I'm going to get a runner rug to put in the doorway of kitchen.
I may have one.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Because I want it to be wide enough that I have to cut it to fit it into the door, so that it goes all the way across the floor, that part of the floor. Some people still mad at you. She's yes.
You became the buzz. Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Queen. We'll be with you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm going to share.
I thought prices at the farmer's market were high here. They've got prices for tomatoes at the farmer's market were $3 a pound. So anyway, you got that. I was talking about farmer's market, the tomatoes being $3 a pound. Michigan, they're $3 a piece for tomatoes.
I see Queen, but I do not see Sherry up there. I got sidetracked. Hi, Andrea. How are you? All right, we're coming right on.
Oh wait, here, put that up. I don't need that.
You don't need that?
No.
Wait, I need... I need. Oh, did I need? No, I didn't. You know why?
Why? Imagine that.
Silly me.
Yeah. I feel like I need a snack.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Let me
Unfortunately,
give you a rating. No. Well, I just ate. So.
yeah, but I don't even know what it is I'm thinking. But that's weird. All right, which one of you guys is hungry?
Is somebody hungry?
Because that was totally weird.
Total bullshit. Here we go. Ready? Yay! Hi, guys.
Hey guys.
Hang on. Let me make this big. There we go. I see you. Hang on. I got to get my bad habit in real quick. John, you want to pull an energy?
Do I want to pull an energy of the day? Do you guys want an energy of the day? Because I could tell you what the energy of today has been.
Yeah? Well, why don't you do that and then pull a card and see if you have the answer to it? See if Spirit gives you the answer to it.
Spirit already gave me the answer to it. The energy has been crazy over here today. Okay, it's been a whole lot of laughing, a whole lot of miscommunication and recommunication, and a whole lot.
And energetic fuckery. Oh, sorry.
and a whole lot of releasing. That's what today has been.
Oh,
Y'all-
energetic unfuckery. Yeah. That's releasing. It is.
So, do y'all see what I've been dealing with today?
I'm sorry, but I did that INFJ door slam and it finally took because I guess I was so pissed off that before every time I tried to do the door slam, I slammed it so hard it popped back open a little bit. Damn those cracks. So this time I made sure that I closed it with a fuck you and politely nailed that bitch shut. So
And then dared anybody to
don't touch my fucking door.
Anybody to suggest that the door might, that the handle might even be turning just a little bit. Here, Atlas.
Kim's fighting words. No handles, no nothing. I'll blow that bitch up. I don't care. This one right here. That one you can barely see. That's my car. Journey to wholeness. Yes.
Well, I think that about sums it up. Back here. Put this back here.
But here's the thing about Journey to Wholeness. I like the idea of it. I do. But we're already whole. We've just been kind of disconnected. So I think, Journey back to wholeness, I mean, it kind of fits, I guess. It's not a far stretch. So I bet you this is about understanding and incorporating your beautiful dark and light wisdom with all the other aspects and vibration. Maybe? I don't know. Just a guess.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Show him the card,
I'm in love with
please.
it. No, you can't see it. Here's the card. Well, I guess YouTube, cover up the titties.
Okay. So, journey to wholeness is self-acceptance, wholeness, unconditional love, soul fragments returning, accepting others as they are, staying energetically present, accepting all parts of self-healing and healing internal dis-ease. So, yes, it is about discovering that we ourselves individually are already whole. Okay?
She wants to dance.
This card is about loving yourself and others from a sense of wholeness, exactly as you are right now. It is only from this space that healing can take place. We may find ourselves in relationships or scenarios where we can see great potential. We may have concepts of others that are not really who they are, due to subconscious projections or ideals. We could have the idea that we will feel better about ourselves when we achieve a goal or status, that success will somehow make everything better. Unfortunately, this takes us out of the present and makes our love somewhat conditional. To be a healer, transcend the perspective that the being in front of you needs to be fixed. Hold the vision that they are perfect as they are. From this place, they can heal themselves through the transformative power of acceptance. Acknowledge the full spectrum of a picture and bring any fractured parts back to the present moment. In this place, we are whole and thus have the power to step into the brightest version of ourselves.
In other words, we get rid of our own fuckery. That's my favorite word for these times is fuckery. Because there's a lot of it.
Yes, Queen, I like it too.
What?
She said, I like the back to wholeness.
Yes. Yeah, but,
So,
sometimes I'm thinking we have to be careful how we look at something. Because it doesn't really present, sometimes when we present an idea, it doesn't really present the whole picture. Because I've noticed in a lot of things, they tend to push a narrative to make us feel better instead of presenting the truth and the hard work and what we have to do sometimes. And I think, because sometimes what we have to do is ugly. It just is. And people like to see that as bad, negative, blah, 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 whatever. And it doesn't make the task any easier.
absolutely, Queen. Go ahead and ask your question. As for readings, it looks like Sherry is the first one for a reading tonight.
We're great, Sherry. You're a Cancer too? Oh, she wants to know if there's anybody in her energy coming towards her. Now, you are not being specific. So if you go to the mall tomorrow and we tell you there's this tall, dark, handsome stranger that's going to come towards you and you walk by this dude. So, are you talking about a romantic interest? Be specific, baby. Or just any energy. Queen too. All right, let me get my
And
notebook.
Andrea, or Andrea.
Andrea. Okay. Hey, it's hot tonight. Oh, because I turned off the air conditioner.
Hey.
What?
We did not light the holy smoke.
You better do it.
Time out, guys. This is serious.
Yes, we do.
We've been hashing things.
Soulmate. Okay.
We've been hashing things all
Bye,
day.
Annie.
Perspectives have been changing, things have been moving, and we've been feeling the collective energy all day. Okay?
Gotcha, baby.
Usually we burn an incense. Alice looked at me earlier today,
I said we need some holy smoke.
way earlier today, and said, I think we need holy smoke tonight. I was like, okay, I got no problem with that. Now we have to find the holy smoke. I cleaned out the candle holders.
You hoe.
You feel the love here, right? Oh, no, that's rocks.
It's here.
I know it's here. It's just a matter of figuring out where it is.
Here, we have all kinds of holy smokes here.
Okay.
But we need.
Did
we bring home that big thing of
charcoal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's that?
Good question.
Okay. Please tell me you didn't hand it to me.
I don't.
White copal?
Sure.
We need to find some charcoal.
You see how prepared we are tonight? We knew.
Alright, I'm gonna...
And we knew better.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I don't know where the charcoal is.
I think I know where
you have some.
I think I know where some is. I'll be right back. Hold down the fort.
I will.
Okay.
Hang on, Sherry. I'm just gonna start with you. Now, Sherry, you know there's all kinds of soulmates, too. I think what you're looking for is your divine soulmate, your other half, your better half. That's one. Or, well, I don't like the better half. I just slipped. Duh. We always say it's our better half, but no, it's not. It's our other half. No, it's not your whole. It's your accent. Well, that kind of sounds like a dangle bracelet. You know? Alright, let's see what I got for you, baby. Ooh.
We have charcoal.
Okay, this is easy.
Fair enough.
Sherry, this is what I'm seeing here. Alright.
Sorry, guys.
There's somebody coming in. As soon as something gets out of the way. Because I see a tower here that needs to fall about a King of Cups. Now, this tower may be a mindset. That's what I'm thinking. That there is with this Queen of Swords here and the moon, it feels like some kind of hidden fear that we need to get rid of here. And I think the hidden fear is with this King of Cups here is coldness or seeming coldness. Don't like it. Alright, let's look at this tower. Okay. I'm looking at the tower and I'm clarifying. I'm like, what's up with this tower? What is it about this tower that needs to come down? Now, when I look at the Four of Swords, usually the Four of Swords is about taking time with spirit, spiritual journey, resting. In this case, with the Witch's Tarot, if you look at her, this is one of my favorite fours, actually, because she doesn't seem alarmed, like, oh my god, I just dodged a bullet. But she seems ready to go. You know? She's standing in her power behind what I call the me, myself, and I swords. You'll find those also in the Three of Swords. They're always my me, myself, and I when I see a three. And whatever goes at, whatever is grouped after those usually has a message to it. And for me, this is you taking time with spirit after some kind of heartache. Now, you're ready to rest, but with this card, you're being called to rest, get to know spirit, take time with spirit, and stand with spirit. Because me, myself, and I is all about you and spirit. All right? That's the one and only true flame. True twin flame, all right? Once you become twin flame with spirit and you understand that this is the first love, everything that you do focuses on what's best for this energy. Not necessarily me, not necessarily you, but there comes a point where you just trust your intuition and you follow it. And with the King of Swords here, here's the Queen of Swords. This is the divine soulmate. All right. So I'm kind of feeling like you're afraid of being too comfortable. Like if you get into a relationship right now and it seems too good, you're going to wait for that shoe to drop. Because this Tower is some kind of apprehension. And in this case, I'm seeing that there is a divine soulmate with some agape love coming. Because right after all this bullshit with the mind games that we play with ourselves and the fear, guess what I have? Yeah, we have two kings here. So there's an emperor. Half of an emperor right here. This is a high level dude. Okay. And then we have the Four of Wands. 1111 card. And then we have the Lovers. So, you got one waiting in the wings. Yes. I know that means you're doing it right. I hate to tell you this, but if you've been hurt before, that means you're doing it right. Because in this world, if you actually bring love, the real shit, there's always going to be some kind of pain, disappointment, or heartache with it. But we need to bring it anyway. So we can't be afraid of this pain. We can't be afraid of anything, really, because we need to start standing in faith, which is also what this is about. And what I was telling you, once we make spirit our focus, depends. Hang on. This is what I'm telling you, Sherry. He's in the wings. He's waiting. But if you go into a relationship with this fear of something going wrong, then something's going to go wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we have to get over this fear of pain. We do. I mean, it sucks, but we've all lived through it, and we'll live through it again. Because everybody's at different levels trying to get to different places. All right? We're all, well, trying to get to the same place. But we're all at different levels, different understandings in different ways. That's why we have the four suits, There's the emotional, there's the mental, there's the physical, and there's the fire, which is physical. I mean, fire's kind of a mixture between all of it, in my opinion. So, we have all these different amazing energies that we're trying to deal with as individuals that we don't understand yet. And it's been interesting. But there's a lot of hurt people out there, and we know this, okay? There's a lot of people that work from a place like fear to different levels. Some of us do a little self-sabotage. Some of us do some big self-sabotage. This feels like a little one. And Spirit is saying, you know, fear doesn't live where faith is. And that's what this card, these two, is about. You know, don't fear. Spirit's with you. Always with you. Stand in its truth, which will also be your truth 100% of the time. All right? And you'll find that agape love. You'll find that strength. Now, how long? That's an Ace of Pentacles. That's a 1. Okay.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get your information from those, but hold on, because I think what I've got over here is relevant right at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did that happen the other night? Go ahead.
Okay. So here's the thing, Sherry. You've been doing a lot of work. Okay. Right here in the middle of my spread, we have the Empress card. That is you, surrounded by everything else. Okay. My top row is the upside down Ten of Swords. You're ending cycles of depression, of mental.
You're kicking some ass.
Yes, mental. The mindset, the way things have always been. Okay.
Program.
You're taking care of that now. You're manifesting. We've got the right side up, Magician. Okay. You're manifesting. And not only are you manifesting, but you're manifesting with the High Priestess. Okay.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Leave that open, please. Okay. Your Ace of Cups is upside down, but that's not a bad thing. Okay. You've dumped this cup out. Cups are about love. Okay. You've dumped it out because you're tired of getting the bullshit. Okay. You're tired of the people who don't meet you and want to co-create with you. All right. On the other side of the Empress, we've got the Four of Cups. Okay. This is somebody who's sitting in regrets. Now, that comes with not wanting to be alone. Maybe I should have done this different, or maybe I should have done that different. If I just would have overlooked this. But you're not meant to settle. Okay? You're not meant to settle. This is the energy that you're in right now. All right? You're in the Hanged Man. You're in a place of sitting and waiting, and it feels stagnant. Okay? You're feeling like you're out of strength. That's upside down. Okay? You're also trying to not let this tower fall. And I have a really big feeling that this tower is linked right here with this upside down Ten of Swords. Okay? So what this is showing you is the things that you need to let go of in order that you can bring in. Are you okay?
No. Mom took my pillow.
Okay, so I got one more card, and then you can do your card, okay? And we have the Seven of Wands. This is somebody who has figured out their truth. This Empress has figured out her truth, and she's not backing down. She's in a corner, but she's fighting for what she believes, okay? Alice, go ahead.
Okay, I have one thing to say about that settling shit. Okay? When you sell out yourself, you sell out God. And then we get karma and wonder why. Because we're out there loving and doing and da-da-da, but we constantly settle and sell out our divine truth. We need to stop doing that. And it sounds like with that, we're understanding this, okay? It's like this. If people understood that when we went into a contract and Dawn, let's agree to do this. Shake my hand. You know?
What are, right. What are,
The
wait, hold
handshake.
on. What are we agreeing to shake
Now,
on? What are we agreeing
let's say
to shake
it doesn't
on?
matter what it is. Let's say we make an agreement. We make an agreement.
Any
It's a
type of
bond.
agreement.
It's a contract. Okay,
Okay.
let's say
We're gonna go into nature tomorrow.
now when I take her hand and I shake it, I need to understand that I am not shaking Dawn's hand. I am shaking God's hand. When you make a contract with a divine being, you're not making a contract with that being. You're making a contract with that what that being represents. So, you have to take them very seriously. Do not settle.
Wait, do you know what you shook on?
Going into nature tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Something that is very relevant. Okay.
But anyway, as far as your question goes, with what I'm seeing over here, this is a 1. Now, I said, how many? You got a single too? I'm thinking within the next month. But you got to get rid of this fear. All right? And you have to, I'm going to tell you, I learned something today that's very freeing. Before you get into a relationship with anybody, do a background check. Because they have digital signatures of like every social media they have, you can tell. Like, I found out today that my ex was rather versed in all kinds of social stuff, like porn sites. And, you know, I hear this escort, and I think, isn't that another name for hooker? And all kinds of things that I would have never thought possible. But if I would have known that, and I would have done that background check, he would have never made it in my door. Saved me a hell of a lot of headache. But if I would have listened to my intuition, which my first intuition was run like hell when he gave me that look, and I would have stuck with it, and I would have listened to spirit, that wouldn't have happened either. Do you know what I'm saying? So we need to start respecting each other's divinity as if we would want our own respected. Okay? So before you reach out and shake that hand, understand that we should understand, even though I'm shaking Dawn's hand, we're making that pact with God. And then we'll start respecting each other as we should. And then when we go into these unions with that in mind.
What'd you get?
Well, with the ace and justice, that's new, and that's like karmic justice. This is like being paid. This is like whatever you value. This is what it's about. And usually it's not about money.
The Ace of Pentacles and Judgment.
It's like to me the Ace of Pentacles is like a baby. You know how you value your child. All right. Now this could be anything you want it to be. If you value money, I really think that's a mistake, but okay, that could resemble money to you. But it's whatever you value. And justice is about karma and you receiving it. Especially if we get rid of this fear. If we get rid of this fear and don't work from there, then I'm going to say within a month, you're going to see your soulmate. However, if there's any doubt or any fear there, now I listen to that because there's a reason. Go do the background check and see if there's a reason to have a fear. But make sure you get one with full digital signature. So I'm going to say within a month. Okay, Sherry? And you have to get back with me and let me know on that one because it's that close. But take care of you, boo. Queen, are you here, honey? Sorry that took a minute. Yes. So it's all about you. If you know you've gotten rid of that fear and you understand that that's not your normal state and you start to feel it for some reason, you do your due diligence and you check, and then you'll be fine. Look, Ace of Wands, as I said that. You'll know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and
know when to run.
that's what I just fucking did too. It was a good thing.
Yeah.
You never count your money
When you're sitting at the table.
Where's Queen? She on? We're both on two. There she is.
Okay.
Okay. It sounds like it. If the judge says, yeah. If the judge says, move in, guess what, baby? Pretty sure you got the house. But let's just look. You see all that, right? See, that stuff up there isn't working again.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Relevant card. Ace of Cups. Alright, hold on.
That's good news. Ace of Cups is good news.
We did multi-stream, right?
Yeah. I think it like got stuck, but we're still on and it's still live, so. I think our chat gets stuck on there. That's why usually we're on one and she's on another.
Okay. Court.
Because he's a liar and a manipulator. Oh, imagine that. That's such a big story. Okay, well, here's this. He's a liar and manipulator, and you know that. So whoever is sitting in this honorably beautiful, honest King of Swords, or King of Pentacles energy. Now, that doesn't mean it has to be a man. You could be sitting in your king energy because, like you said, you've been fucked over, which puts us in our masculine energy. Makes us have to take control, which I feel like you've been doing with this magician here. Because you've been hearing and listening about manifesting energy. I feel like you've been paying attention with this Eight of Pentacles here. You've been paying attention to that manifesting and how you're supposed to do it. And you've been doing it carefully and mindfully. You have been minding your P's and Q's. And I feel like all this good stuff is coming. Courtesy of karma. Now, there's two people here. One of you getting good karma. One of you getting bad karma. You can also see this card, which is the number 20. I thought 20 was justice.
Maybe in most decks, not in that one.
Well, no, this is, I've always seen this as like the devil in a way. So, courtesy of the devil, basically, karma. Because if this wasn't present, somebody wouldn't win. That means that there's a spirit of competition. So, yeah, the devil has to be present. But with all these pentacles here, and this magician, and I was seeing about you, I'm feeling good. What are you feeling?
Well, if we skip over all the bullshit in the middle, you're in your Empress energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we don't skip over all of the bullshit in the middle,
She put up with some shit.
that she did.
But
So
Spirit sees everything, guys. And that's one of the things I had to realize in my is Spirit sees everything.
okay, so as for answer your question, the Ace of Cups fell out right when I started to shuffle. I went ahead and put it back in after I acknowledged it. I said Ace of Cups. Okay, the very next card to come out was the Eight of Wands, which is a card of movement. Okay, it typically it means you're moving like across the country or whatever, but I would take that as specifically a moving card that yes, you're supposed to go ahead and move back into the house. Okay? Now, as for the rest of it, he hasn't let you rest. He's not learning his lessons. You're ready to you're just ready to be done fighting. And you're ready to focus on the things that are important to you, which is not him. And
not him.
The Hierophant is upside down. Okay? The Hierophant is upside down. That means God is not happy with this situation. Alright? Somebody has been not paying attention. Somebody just doesn't want to make changes. They don't want to change. And that person not making changes has brought you into your Empress energy.
Yeah.
Okay? So
we need to thank the fuckheads.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh. That's not gonna look good on him. That's not gonna look good on him at all.
Well, I'm getting good feelings.
Yeah, me too. Me too. You look, you had the Ace of Cups come out, you had the Ace of Pentacles.
Right. As long as he's the one that's in the fuckery and not you, and you aren't lying, cheating, deceiving, and he's the one doing all that, whoever is not being the asshole is the one that's going to get the house.
Right.
So, you know what's up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I was looking at you. I wasn't even looking at him, and it was all pentacles and then karma telling me, feels like good karma to me.
Yeah.
All right, Andrea.
Did you see? Yeah, you saw Yenny.
Yeah, I got Yeti. Andrea. Oh.
Hasn't paid the mortgage this year. How?
Huh. Well, if he hasn't paid the mortgage this year,
Sounds like he's trying to piss the judge off. That's what it sounds like to me. Sounds like he's trying to piss the judge off.
well, even if you win the house, though, then what?
Well, then she should be able to work something out with the bank to catch up on the
Hang on.
payment.
When are you going to find, when's court? When do you find out for sure?
Because I'm feeling like the judge is going to tell him that he has to catch the mortgage up. And,
There's karma flipped out. I mean, literally flipped out again. And the 9 of Wands. Alright, whoever is the wounded one is the one that's going to be able to relax.
It's in pre-foreclosure. 28. Pre-foreclosure, if you...
The judge can stop that.
Yeah.
The judge can stop that.
Depends on
your
what
lawyer's got to be good, though.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Good. That was a good thing to do, was to talk to the bank.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it depends on what the laws are in your area, and I am not familiar with Mississippi's laws. So,
well, those are federally regulated. The only thing that would be regulated by state would be certain taxes. But certain loans and stuff like that, they may have certain, like, state-funded loans by different states that may have different, like, the HUDs might go different.
well, and it might all be able to be worked out in, if you're awarded the house, then his name would have to come off of it, and it might be able to, the back that is due might be able to be worked out into the new loan in order that it becomes
They'll have
current.
to take his name off of it.
Yeah.
So, they'll fix it.
Yeah.
Anyway, is, Andrea here? Andrea? Uh-oh. Right. That's about the only thing you can do. Or if you would have asked for it to be even in the divorce settlement, the judge may have been able to do something. Which one was Andrea on? Is she on Facebook?
I don't think so. She would have to. There are no comments on Facebook.
Oh, how did that get on there? That should have been on there. Alright, I don't even see our live on here.
It's on there. View the actual page instead of the feed.
There are no comments.
That's what I just said.
Alright, you Facebook lazies. Comment, like, share. Look, I love me.
Okay, I don't think that Andrea is still here.
Okay. Well, Andrea, honey, you're sitting in some pretty energy, and you need to understand that and defend it and build in it. I feel like that's just like you needed a confirmation that you were doing the right thing on something, and I feel like you are, as long as you stand strong. The High Priestess is on the board, the Queen of Pentacles is on the board, and the Nine of Pentacles is on the board. The other two cards is the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So this is like the High Priestess, your energy. You need to stand up for your intuition, what's inside you. You already know what to do. All right. Sorry we missed you, girl. I'm going to count that. If she comes back later, you can grab her. Okay, Yenny, you home? Yenny in the house. But remember last time, we were waiting for some stuff to come through. Something just switched.
She's removing some comments.
Oh.
Hi, Nabrisha.
Yanny. Somebody's watching on Facebook, but you know, that energy that you were talking about, that is the exact same energy I was dealing with. The exact same. You know what that is? That's wounded fucking masculine energy. It all seems to be the same. They all have the addictions to the lower vibrational energies, whether it be sex or whether it be greed, whether it be fear, or it doesn't matter. It's the same freaking energy.
Would you put, yes, Nabrisha, you can ask a question. We're waiting on Yenny to see if she's still here for her reading, and you'll be after her if a reading is what you're asking about.
Nabrisha?
Yes.
See, I wish people would just go straight to YouTube. It's easier. Okay, it's working. Look, why did it come through twice?
Don't know. It was doing that last week too.
Yeah, and it backed up the system.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, somebody's stuck in the past. Somebody's thinking about the past. Are you on Nabrisha?
No, I'm on Yenny.
Did Yanny answer?
No, but as I was getting ready to pick up my cards, you said sometime this last week we actually,
We went ahead and did them. And if it's a little slow and we have time, we'll go ahead and pull a few cards because sometimes you got to get up and go pee. Sometimes you have computer problems. Sometimes So
sometimes we have computer problems. Like last week, we weren't getting our YouTube comments. They weren't coming through at all. And then all of a sudden,
ate the hard way.
Screwed all the way up.
Yeah, and ate the hard way. She kept trying to say something because we called her. And her comments weren't getting through. So we skipped her. And then we saw all the comments come through, and she was like, "Oh, you're going on to that?" Well, we didn't even know she was there.
Yep.
So we try and keep up. So, you guys, if you're somewhere lost in cyber Diablo hell, we love you. We hope you find your way back.
Right? Okay. All right. Okay, Nabrisha, what's your question? We're ready for you.
Didn't do any?
Yeah, no, but we'll come back to her. I think she's one who pops in and out. Yeah.
Yeah. But, Nabrisha, are you thinking about something? I don't know. She was asking about a reading about the same time.
Southeast is here. Hi, Southeast.
Hi, Southeast. About the same time this Six of Cups popped out. So I'm just going to stick with it. Oh, I got Eight of Pentacles up there, too. That's sticking with me for some reason.
Yes, a guy.
Ouch. Yeah, he's a past guy. Because I'm getting the impression he was a past guy for a reason. By that next card. I don't know. Let's take a little peeky looky loo at him.
Jennifer, we see you. We're doing a reading for Nabrisha, and then you'll be next, okay?
Okay, I'm looking at him.
She just met him.
Oh, okay. How can he be from the past if you just met him?
She's not from the past.
Oh.
She saw him at my job. I saw him at her job.
Okay. Was there a guy in the past that is wanting to come out of the cold? Like, have you heard from somebody from your past recently? And if not, you're probably going to.
She said yes.
Okay, well, it's just a suggestion, but he came out as the upside down King of Cups and the upside down Magician, so you probably already know this, but you don't want to play with him, from what I see. But the new guy, do you have the new guy, Dawn?
No, I have her energy. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. So, this other energy came out for a reason in his past, so let's look at this new guy. And then I want to look at why the Six of Cups is here, because that could be Sharon.
Can I have the notebook?
Papa died. Holy crap. Because there's a reason why this is here. And that came out like that. Because this person may have caused a problem that is still present in your subconscious. It is. What did I say about subconscious? And here's a subconscious card. The Eight of Swords. We love that card, right? Hangman. That's another one. They may as well be two in the same. Hangman and Eight of Swords. Nobody's moving. That's a lot of holding still energy.
Those of you who just came in, I've got you on our list, okay? So stick around, because
Hi,
we
Ann.
actually try to read everybody who comes in and asks for a reading, okay? So stick around or keep coming back, okay?
Checking in, yeah. I'm not seeing any kings here. Eight of Swords. Hangman. Somebody's trying to get a perspective on some kind of fool. Justice. Okay, there's a lot of swords energy here. So, I would like to say that we need there's some kind of really nervous energy here.
You picked up on that too.
Yeah, there's some really nervous energy in here, and it's like almost impulsive in a way. That was loud and rude. It's almost impulsive in a way. So what I'm seeing here, as far as the new guy goes, is just take your time. Because, I mean, with Justice here, he could be really balanced, and that may be something to celebrate, and he may bring you a lot of truth. With this Ace of Swords. But I feel some nervous energy. 4 of Cups, reverse, yeah. I think something's actually going to happen pretty quickly after somebody quits thinking about whatever this is in the past. I don't know if there's past energy with you. There may be some with him too. But right now, it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe the nervous energy, you said it's at work, right? Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Met him at her job. Well, her old job.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. But I also see the Knight of Swords here, which is the quickest night. So I feel like after a period of seeming like nothing's going to happen, all of a sudden, Fool's rushing in with the Knight, with the Page of Swords, bringing in some truth, justice. There's a celebration. Not being in, like, it's almost like a dream come true with this 4 of Cups upside down. It's like you're not missing the gift. And with the 9 of Cups here, this is like a wish fulfillment. So I feel like it'll take a minute if you've already been stagnant for a minute, because whatever this past energy is, either you or him, he's clearing some out, and then it's gonna move fast. So,
well,
I'm not seeing any cups here. That's what's worrying me.
No, they're all over here.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay. So, Abrisha, I'm just going to say, first off, I see you. Okay? Second off, I'm going to say, congratulations, because you're putting in a shitload of work over here, and that's where the anxiety comes in. The person from the past, they gave you a whole lot of issues, but you've been working through them. And that's where the anxiety comes in with what Alice was seeing. The reason that I say that you're working through things is because we have this upside down 10 of Cups. Okay? The 10s are ending cycles. Okay? So this person from the past put you in this upside down energy. Okay? You feel like you lost your happy home. Okay? We also, with that, have the upside down Justice card. Okay? That's somebody who feels like they didn't get justice. They didn't get what they were supposed to get with that person.
Okay? How could this happen?
Yes.
That type thing.
Okay? Then we come back to this 10 of Cups. Alright? Right beside her, we have the upside down 9 of Pentacles. Okay?
Hey. That's somebody not being...
Go ahead. Somebody
single.
not
really being tied to somebody that's not in a good... Yeah.
This is somebody who they definitely don't like being single. Okay? This is somebody who has not come to understand themselves, to see what they specifically need from a partner. Okay?
And that energy right there is kind of a mini devil when it's upside down, because she's a manifesting motherfucker, whether she's upside down or right side up. And that's one of those energies that you have to start minding your... Because you can manifest either good shit or fuckery, and it looks like somebody's affected it to where... Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
And then we have the upside down 9 of Swords. Okay? Now,
That's not
No, it's not. That is someone who has been in their head and they're starting to see things from a different perspective. Okay, that's a good thing. And then down here we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so you've got, not only do you have the Ten of Cups, but you specifically have 3 nines on the board, which is another ending of a cycle. Okay, so you're doing great. It may not seem like it right now, but you're doing great.
You got the Hangman too?
Then we've got the Hangman. That's somebody who feels like they're stuck and stagnant and not moving forward. You're not quite ready. Okay? Now,
you don't have that perspective yet.
The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is also known as the Wish card. You can fill your cups. They're all empty. Okay? They're all empty. It's a bartender. He's at the bar. He's got his cups stacked up. He's waiting for his customers. You can fill those cups with anything that you want to fill them with. All right? What are you going to choose to fill your cups up with? You don't know, because we've got the Seven of Cups right here. All right? The Seven of Cups is about choices, about decisions, about what you want and feel like you deserve. And each one of these cups, I know you can't probably see it on here, but this cups, one's filled with a bright white light, one's filled with fire, one's got stars or fairies sparkling out of it. One's got bubbles, one's got a rainbow, one's got a dove, and one's got green ivy. You can pick something. What do you want to fill your cups with? Because it's your choice. Okay?
And it's traditional tarot, and then you got snakes and scorpions.
Right? Well, I like my bubbles and rainbows, okay?
I do too.
Now, bubbles pop. Rainbows only come when it's been raining.
I think those bubbles are pearls.
They look like bubbles. They don't look like pearls.
They're bubbles?
They're bubbles.
Oh, I see.
They're bubbles. Then we got the upside down 8 of Pentacles, okay? This is somebody who's they're still trying to figure out what's valuable to them, okay? You're still trying to figure out what's valuable. I mean, you know you got to work and whatnot, but you haven't figured out who you are yet in order to be able to step forward into a partnership with somebody else. Okay, and I say partnership instead of relationship because relationship is a partnership. You guys are either in it fighting each other because you're not ready to co-create with somebody, or you understand what a co-creation is and you guys are on the same team. Okay, I kind of feel like as much as you want this, that's where the anxiety comes from, because you want it so badly, but you don't know if you're quite ready yet to give what you want. And that's okay. You've got the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups, and they're both upside down. Okay? Alice already told you what the 4 of Cups was. Somebody who's starting to focus on things. The 5 of Cups is somebody who's getting rid of the regret in their life. They've decided that they don't have to be remorseful and regretful anymore. They're able to grow and grow past it. I don't have any relationship cards. I don't have any men. I don't have any of that in my spread. This spread is completely, utterly about your personal growth. Okay? And the first 2 cards that came out were the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. Okay? So no matter what happens with all of this, and like I said, you're putting in the work. I can see it. Give me my card back, lady. You're doing the work. You're exactly where you're meant to be at this point in time. You're doing fantastic. You don't have to have a partner to make you whole. You have to find the wholeness in yourself. Our card of the day today was Journey to Wholeness. You have to find that wholeness within yourself before you bring it into a partnership with somebody that you're trying to build with. You want somebody to build with and grow with you, not somebody who's just there for a good time. You want somebody who's there to be your rock and you can be their rock.
It's really exhausting getting with somebody, and every time you turn around, you just want to kick them in the balls. Background checks. I recommend them. Something new out there. But I decided, is the bubbles the ones in the bottom or the ones with their sparkles? I think they're Pokemon balls. Okay, so Papa Daz is next. Then we have Cheryl, Crystal, Ann, and Juan. Welcome. I got to say hi to Ann. Juan, I didn't get to say hi to you yet because she was talking.
Sorry, I tend to do that.
Papa Daz, are you here? That was Jennifer, right?
No, Jennifer should be next.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jennifer. Jennifer and then Papa Daz.
Yes. You're welcome, Vibration.
Okay, so we got Jennifer, Papa Daz, Sharon, Crystal, Ann, and Juan. Be my little baby. Here's Ann. I know, Ann, but you're down at the bottom right now. We need like Jennifer or Papa Daz or Sharon. You got all those ahead of you, honey. Hang on. I know, I'm in a good mood too.
Okay, and we have News Miranda. It's on.
Hello, Nuza. There's Ann, there's Ann. You are very patient, Ann. Okay, so Papa hasn't showed up?
Papa Doss has not showed
Papa
up.
in the house. Well, my complaint with what? Your successful views.
It should be on Facebook.
That's Papa Dog.
Oh.
It's on here. Or it's not, no, it's on YouTube. Papa Dog.
Right. Well, Papa Doss hasn't said anything.
Right. Okay, so then we got Jennifer, and Jennifer, I think, was also on. Okay, this is what I want to do. When we write down their names, we need to put a wire F. Which one are you on?
I'm on both. I'm going back and forth.
It's being stupid.
Well, I don't even see Jennifer comments now. Okay, Papa Doss, are you here? Okay, who's next? Sharon?
Okay, so Sharon. Hi, Annie. Sharon. Where is it? Ugly. Sharon. You ever watch that show?
I tried really hard not to fry my brain cells.
It was kind of funny. Think about it. You get to go in Ozzy Osbourne's house. And watch him for an hour.
No.
Being Ozzy. Okay, Sharon's here.
No, that house was utter chaos all the time.
I know, right? Sharon's here.
Okay.
Sharon's in the house.
Okay.
Sharon, you ever watch Ozzy? I got to see Ozzy in concert. I did. That was good. Snow keeps showing up, Sharon. Queen of Swords stuff. Some changes going on. A little bit painful.
Yes, Southeast Sharon is Ozzy Osbourne's wife.
Not this Sharon, I'm sure.
Right. That woman went through hell and back with that man for him. Never mind.
Yes, he sucked. But guess what? She's really freaking rich. They're really freaking rich, but they, you know.
How rich is rich?
Was it worth it?
Some men, yeah, some humans have all the money that they could ever ask for and spend in the next 3 lifetimes, and yet they're extremely poor.
You know, I've heard this saying attributed to so many people, I don't even know who the hell said it, but they were a genius. Some people are so poor, all they have is money.
Okay, Sharon, I've been shuffling. I've only had 3 cards come out. We have the 3 of Wands, which is all about perspectives. It's all about deciding. This guy's standing in the harbor. He's holding his wand. He's got 2 wands off in the distance. He's trying to decide if he's missed his boat or if it's coming into harbor for him. Okay? Then we have the upside down hermit. That's somebody who isn't... They either don't want to have to take a look at themselves, or they've already done it and they're coming out of it with a different perspective. And then we have the 3 of Cups. Okay? And the 3 of Cups is messages about love. Okay? So
I need a drink.
I'm not sure. I kind of feel like your perspective is changing on loving yourself.
True.
Okay. So in order to give love, you have to be love. In order to be love, you have to love yourself first, because you can't give from an empty cup. And that's the thing that we get. And it's funny that cups are love. If your cup is empty, you don't have any more love to give. You try, but as you do that, it just continues to tear you up because you don't have anybody helping to fill your cup. That is excellent, and I'm so glad that you're doing that now.
Taking time? Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, there we go. Oh, holy shit. Okay.
I told you. Didn't you just hear me say I need a drink?
I don't think what I've got's strong enough for this.
Oops. Okay. Well, it's like this. Yeah. It's just kind of yeah. We're okay. That's the only one I didn't get it. Funny. Instead of the star, I got temperance. Instead of the high priestess, I got the emperor. So this is kind of some interesting energy, Sharon. Do you want to go first, or you want me to?
Well, I kind of was.
Yeah.
And
Well, you said you only had 3 cards.
I did only get 3 cards, and then I was like, well, Spirit, is there something else to say? And Spirit said, fuck yeah!
Shuffle harder, bitch.
I wasn't. Maybe I just wasn't in the right mindset. I don't know, because I was asking, is there any divine messages for Sharon? And it was like, no, not really. And then it was like, oh, wait, there's this one.
You had to get to the right spot where he could just shit them all out at once.
Okay, so then we got the Knight of Wands, okay, which means that something's coming in pretty quickly, and it's stable, okay? And then we've got the Star. It's upside down. We'll come back to it, okay? And then we have the Emperor, okay? And then down here we got the Ten of Swords. It's upside down. You've ended a cycle. This putting yourself first, that you were a people pleaser, and now you're starting to please yourself, and you've got this Ten of Swords, okay? You're pulling the swords out of your back, all right? And Spirit's watching. We got the High Priestess. Spirit's has got this, okay? And then we've got the Judgment right up underneath the Emperor, okay? He's coming. And when he does, he is stable. However, let's go back to this Star, okay? This Star is my psychic abilities card, okay? It's upside down. You don't pay attention to your intuition enough. You second guess yourself way too much still. And you need to stop it. Because this is who you are, okay? The High Priestess. That's the only female on the board, is the High Priestess. This is you. Stop second guessing yourself, because you got it. And your Emperor's coming, and he's coming. He's coming for the whole kit and caboodle. He's coming for he's coming for the cooking. He's coming for the sharing of the household responsibilities. He's coming in to be your divine counterpart. Okay?
Yes. We need those, guys. We do. But we have to learn to be divine first.
Right? Okay. That was a whole lot, and I feel like there's a whole lot more to say, but the way that it popped out and the energy that came up and hit me, I'm kind of still speechless. Okay? This is gonna be an amazing relationship. When you get to it, you're still doing some work. Go ahead, Alice.
Well, Sharon, I got some changes coming around. Some painful changes. And when I say painful, I don't really mean painful. It could just be you having to move outside your normal comfort zone. Because I feel like your normal comfort zone is actually more of a masculine mindset. And that doesn't mean, that you're an asshole, but I feel like that you've had to be in a masculine mindset with the Emperor here. And I feel like it's been a burden. Because your true energy is that wife, mother, Queen of Pentacles. But it's been a burden, but you've had to be in that for stability. Now you're ready for balance with your Emperor, and that it's showing what you're waiting for here. But I have this King of Wands here. And it looks like that you have this idea of something you want to go into. And quite honestly, I'm not feeling like this is too much about love, but more about your future, including love and stability. And it really is. But I feel like you're kind of a people pleaser in a way, too. And it's either that maybe you stand too much in your feminine energy and you've been taken advantage of, and you've had to push yourself to stand in that masculine energy, which you are not used to. And it's been uncomfortable, but it's made you stable and stronger. One or the other, too, is happening here. Because something's been a burden. And I see this balancing out. That you're moving away from the idea of this people pleasing. Like, you're ready to not have to. What did you say about somebody's going to do, and they're going to do this, and they're going to do that? That's what I feel you moving away from that. And then we have this King of Wands energy here, which we know is very passionate. 7. Because I don't feel like, if this is about money, I feel like the message is that you are passionate about something and you're not doing it. And whatever this is that you're passionate about that you want to do, you need to do. If this is about, there's Papa. Okay. We'll come back to you here in a sec.
She said, I can't decide if I should move where my daughter is in Tennessee or if I should stay here with the relationship that I'm in.
Gotcha. And that could be these two energies right here.
Why can't you have both?
Because she'd have to move. And he couldn't move with her, I take it. Well, I see your daughter here. I was wondering what this Page of Cups was about. And that's definitely a young girl. This is definitely a mother. There's a Emperor here. The Emperor must not want you to go, which is a big burden. But I feel like
she said correct.
Okay, is your daughter a water sign? There's a King of Pentacles. Alright. Have you talked to your person about this? Because I feel like with these two on the board here, whoever this masculine is in your life, you ought to give him the opportunity to aid.
She said no, but I am.
What?
She said no, but I am.
Oh, she is? Okay. Because there's a lot of water here. I just need to know if you've talked to him, because I have the movement card, and then there's a King of Pentacles here. So I don't know. I'm trying to feel which man's what. I feel like that's your energy you've had to stand in.
She said, he says I do whatever. I need to do whatever I need to.
Well, okay.
So he's indifferent in the situation.
That's why she has to...
Has he...
That's what's making her uncomfortable. Okay, that's why.
Has he said one way or another if he would move with you, or is he like, if you're here we can be together, but if you go there then we're done?
Mm-hmm. With that Emperor energy?
You're right. That's why I asked.
Burden? Yeah. So basically you're making a choice between your daughter and your man. I'm getting the I'm getting the 6 of Swords here. I mean, and then I'm also getting the 8 of Wands, but I'm feeling like you need to go. You need to go. That's what I'm feeling like. But
she said yes.
And that's what I mean. She's feeling this too. I don't understand what the heavy burden is here. So because what's between you guys is a Page energy. Even though he's showing as the Emperor, which is more aloof, my way or the highway, you know, okay, so I'm an Emperor, you're a Queen. That's what it feels like. Like, he feels like he's more, his business stuff is more important and da-da-da-da, and okay, so I'm an Emperor, you're a Queen. If you go, you go. You know, I gotta stay here and deal with my kingdom type thing.
She said yes.
But if you go, here's the thing. King of Pentacles. Maybe wherever the hell your daughter is.
Yeah, that was the energy I felt. That was totally the energy that I felt.
This is you. You've had to make a decision that you didn't want. You've had to stand in this Emperor energy. Exactly. Because the Emperor energy was not standing in it, saying you make the decision, which usually this guy right here, that's so later on he can say, well, you decided. You know?
She said exactly what you're saying.
But, so you've had to kind of stand in that. And he wants you to stand in it, so if anything happens, it'll be your fault. That's what I feel like. Because if I make the call and it's the wrong call and you get there and it's awful and then it's going to be my fault, so...
Well, that's shiesty as hell, because that's not a partnership.
Duh.
That's
it's an Emperor.
Well, I don't care. He's got an Empress that he's supposed to be with, and they make decisions together.
But see, you got that. I'm looking at this here, and what I'm seeing is from his point of view, he sees her as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? She's an Empress energy. Mm-hmm. If anything, he's probably not an Emperor, but he's acting like an Emperor.
He's trying to manifest that shit. He wants to be an Emperor.
No, I think he's the Burgermeister right here, actually. Right here that came out on this 10 of Wands. I think he's actually a King of Wands, which is kind of fickle, fucking, I don't know, Steve calls him Burger King. Have it your way. Have it my way. So, with it coming out with the 10 of Wands, that's the kind of...
Fire sign?
Is he a fire sign? Yeah. He does manifest, though. He's really good at it. Because he may have money. And the money gives him an ego. Exactly what we're saying.
He's a Scorpio. The fire sign of the water signs.
Fire sign of the water signs, as I call it, yeah. But, I mean, the signs really don't matter, but he's acting in the King of Wands, which is my way or, my way or the highway type thing. And he's not going to care. It's just, that's the energy I'm getting. It's the almost slightly narcissistic. Because he sees you as below him. And that just pisses me off. You're both Scorpios. But he still sees you. Even though he's the Burgermeister. He sees himself as the Emperor and you as a wife. More like, his wife. But he still looks at her below him. And that, I'm sorry, I'm stuck on that. What a crock of shit. But I'm getting the message in this that you should go. And when you do, you're going to be surprised. I wouldn't look back. I'll go. But that's me. All signs say favorable. Dump the dude, pick the daughter. But he might be an absolute beautiful person. I don't know. Papa Das? Well, Emperor energy is Emperor energy. With it being on the board, that means that
She said, okay, I'm okay with that.
the King of Pentacles that I see and go after she leaves with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. And this is a big move, right? So that's when the King of Pentacles comes in, which is a mini Emperor. That's the Emperor.
Well, I kind of get the feeling
That's
that
the real Emperor.
I kind of get the feeling that he's being non-committal at this point in time. But once she makes the decision to go, he's gonna have the realization that
What he lost, and then she said,
yes.
"Yeah, but here's the deal. Okay, tough shit. You're already gonna be happy with a true Emperor that is gonna help you do everything you want. A healed Emperor."
Well, it may heal him.
Yeah,
I'm
sometimes.
getting the feeling that it's kind of that don't know what you got till it's gone, and once you're gone, he's gonna realize what he had, and then there will be communication that it's more on a level playing field instead of the I'm better than you, I'm an emperor, you're a queen kind of thing. It's gonna be, hey, hold on, wait, but I wanted you to be my empress. And then that'll be a whole new thing.
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of kings with possible Emperor energy.
Mm-hmm.
Wounded masculines, whatever you want to call them. Fucked up masculines. Some really fucked up masculines. Different levels, different doubles. Any of these kings could be an emperor, but sometimes they're not. They think they are, so they act from the emperor energy because of their wounds and their ego. Even though their possibility is there, so they appear as an emperor. Because the possibility is there, the energy is there. We feel that energy. But they're not acting and actualizing it.
Right.
So they have a blockage. But they're still being, in consciousness, the Burger King. So here's the deal. Maybe if you go, then he'll end up saying, "Oh my God, I can't live without you," and come. So the thing is he'll follow you. He may raise and follow you eventually.
Yep.
If not, when you get there, you may meet a hottie patati that you're just gonna gel with, and then by the time he realizes his shit, you're already gonna be happy, and you're gonna be like, "Sorry, should have came before."
Yep.
Cause I'm busy, you know, that kind of thing. And but I think you should go. I don't know what's up with the worrying about the man. So if you have a good relationship with your daughter, like if my daughter called me right now, and my daughter, she'd have to be dying. I'd be like, "Girl, you are on your own unless you're like."
She said, "Thank you so much for the reading. I really appreciate it. Cleared things up for me."
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about the man. Focus on you and your daughter and what's in your soul and what your soul says you need to do. But everything that I saw says go to your daughter, and there's a healed masculine there. Eventually, there's a healed masculine there. Now, whether it's that guy or the other one, I didn't see the 6 of Cups, so a redo or a 3. But, right. So it could be a new energy. It could be the Burgermeister waking the fuck up, you know.
Right. Okay, Papa Doss, are you here?
But it's pretty important for you to go, though, and separate yourself if that's the energy you're in. Because it looks like he needs to appreciate her a little. Papa Doss! Okay, we got Papa Doss. That was Sharon. And then Crystal and Juan. That was an interesting one. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon.
Papa Doss.
Okay. Then we have Crystal.
Okay. Crystal, are you here?
Yeah, because I just kind of peeked at Papa Doss there for a minute. So, yeah, I'd rather when he's here. Because that's going to...
Was Crystal on Facebook or YouTube?
Crystal on YouTube. Crystal, are you here? See, I hate it that they put that thing right there. Big banner. No crystal? Maybe.
Andrea.
Andrea, are you back? Uh, all right. Well, we did a small reading for you back there because we called you and didn't see you. Okay, I don't see crystal. Let's go ahead. Andrea, this is for you, babe.
Had to let my dog out. Sorry, ladies. It's okay. We understand. We have a zoo. Not literally, but figuratively, and sometimes it feels like it's literally a zoo. By the time you throw in 2 cats, a dog, a toddler, yeah, it may as well be as big as, like, I don't know, the St. Louis Zoo.
Nah, that's pretty big, isn't it? You know, I'm looking at most of this energy and it's like, I like it, I like it, I like it. What the fuck is that doing there? I like it, I like it. You know? It's one of those things and it just kind of throws you when you have like, yay, and then it's like, what the fuck did you show up for? It was,
Hello, Jay.
hi, Jay. It was going so well. What's up, Jay? Hey, there's another somebody. Cal? Cal? Probably Cal. Alright, I gotta see what's in. Oh. Okay. I'm feeling like there is something going on where somebody's about ready to be in a take no nonsense because they're tired of living in a certain energy of either regret or I feel somebody starting over after a period of regret. Which they've had to be very strong through. And not only had they have to be very strong through, because it's kind of like the environment was not I don't know. I kind of feel like I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I'm in a nursing home and nobody else can do anything. And it's like a tiring energy. And it's from this regret of something, or this regret feeling, some kind of pain. But there's a new start here. And with this temperance, yeah, it comes from somebody being too. They have a big heart, and they're tired. It looks like that most of their life they've been having to be the strong one, be the strong one, and they're tired of being the strong one. But now, because they're not used to being it, they're used to being the love, and they've had to be the strong one, and it's not easy. It's hard. They're tired of being strong, and they're ready to move on and manifest. But there's some kind of nonsense here. They don't like to remove their nonsense, but they did it anyway. And now they're tired. But you got a new start coming because of that removal. And there's lovers here. You made a choice. You made a choice to stand in your truth. Okay, I like this side better. Ooh, you've let your pain motivate you to Ten of Cups, your dream fulfillment. You've learned when to hold 'em, when to fold 'em. You've learned where to reserve your energy and where to give it. That's what the experience here has taught you. What? What? Where'd she go? Okay. But the overall energy is, I feel like that if you haven't started something new and or if you have started something new and it seems like it's getting to be a little bit of a burden, you're getting a little bit worried about it, and you don't like standing in that energy because it makes you feel like you have regrets, then you need to stand in your truth, and that's going to manifest. I'm not seeing this being about pentacles, really. I'm seeing this. Hang on. I just got another line here too. There's some confusion. There's some confusion, and I feel, and this is why I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? Because there's a lot of great cards, and there's like two out of all of these, especially where they're at, that's kind of throwing me. And it's like, there's a new start here with a new beginning and new ideas. If this is a business, if you're wondering about a business start and it's a new start, it may be a little bit of a bumpy start. Have patience, stand in your power, You're manifesting beautiful things with your choices. Make sure you make your choices out of strength and truth. As long as you do that, you'll find your end results and not pain. If you learn to hold back where you need to hold back, because I feel like you made mistakes in the past about, giving too much here when you should have actually been reserving, and then reserving somewhere else where you probably should have been investing. So I feel like there's a lesson here on that with the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles here, and the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is all about the past, so I feel like this is a lesson learned, especially with the Nine of Swords here, because that's about the end of cycles. There's also a 9 here. Yeah, we have 2 9s, which is all about the ending or completion. So I feel like you're completing a whole shift. So I feel like you've completed a whole shift here. And there's a happy ending coming. You've like beat a devil. That's what it feels like. And I think the devil is in kind of a mindset here. And we know the mindset kind of reflects in life. So I feel like you beat a devil. And you're making sure you kind of are thinking the right way and making the right choices. If that's the case, if it's a business. Bumpy start. That could be the lack of faith in whatever this is. Whether it be romance or whatever, there's a happy ending. There's a happy ending because you learned.
We like when you learn.
Do you get fruity snacks?
I don't know who's hungry, alright? I don't usually snack, but I said it at the beginning of our reading.
I'm hungry.
I finally couldn't take it anymore. I had to go steal fruit snacks.
Yeah. I think you've been making the right choices, Andrew. I don't even know what your question was. That's what I'm saying. It could be about anything. That's kind of confusing because everything's on board. There's even kid energy here. Children. I'm still going to say in the end it's going to be good. If it's about children, be careful to not overindulge them.
That's why I'm eating the fruit snacks.
Anyway, you gotta tell me what this is about. What's weird and what's
I
really...
have a daughter, she's 11.
What's weird and what's really confusing... Okay, that makes sense now with this queen. This is childlike. I feel like you've been making decisions and manifesting in the absolute, standing in your truth. And it's been hard, because it's hard to stand in your truth and manifest from it. It's tiring. If this is about your kids, I just see you standing in your truth and knowing, again, when to hold them and when to fold them. Knowing when to give and knowing when to take. This is about a business, same thing. Queen of Cups at the end. Balancing the head and heart for practicality. But I feel like in the end, you're going to be able to sit in your queen energy.
She said yes. It's been hard.
Mm-hmm. I think in the end, she just wants to, be her feminine. But I think she's had to walk away from the idea of what love is, and that perspective has changed all the way around. And I think it's helped stabilize all the way around. But then you know how you start making new choices and then you doubt because you aren't seeing quite the result right away. That's what I'm feeling like, is that there may be a little bit doubt. I'm kind of nervous and I'm not seeing the result. It's making me worry, but I don't want to worry because I have faith. And there's another internal battle here. So this is kind of deep. That's why it's confusing.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you're beautiful, strong energy. You have several major arcanas. The Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Swords here, which is balancing the head and heart to me. Standing in your feminine energy. Producing that magic. You're manifesting like a motherfucker. But we're in. That's my advice. Everything's going to be fine. It's been hard. You're great. Have some faith. You'll see some results soon. Whatever it is you're doing.
She's been seeing spirits, but don't know what to do. Here's what you do. You ask questions. Okay? You ask questions, and based on the answers that she gives, then you decide which way to go. See, over here, you've been feeling stuck. We've got the star upside down. This is my spirituality card, okay? Mm-hmm. You saw spirits when you were a child, and you blocked it out. What you're supposed to be doing is you're supposed to be helping your daughter. Mm-hmm. She's got the same gifts that you have that you're blocking.
That's standing in your truth.
There we go again.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel like you don't have a victory. And you're on the Wheel of Fortune right now. But then, because you feel like you lost up here. But then you didn't really lose, because you also have this upside down 5 of Swords, which is actually the victory at all costs. And you decided that it's not worth it to fight for this victory at all costs anymore. Okay? Now we've got the upside down Hierophant. Okay? I think that ties in with the star. Typically that's God's not happy, but I don't feel like it's God's not happy this time. What I feel like this time is the connection is missing. Okay? Trying to tap into my gift a little better, but I don't know where to start. I can tell you where to start. Start in a park. Start with grounding. Start with leaning up against a tree. Start with spending time in nature.
Start with any kind of artistic talent you have.
Yes. Start with embracing who you are. Start with trusting your intuition. Okay? The crystals that you bought her, that's fantastic. However, understand that crystals amplify energy. If you bought her a quartz, that's going to amplify it. If you don't know how to handle what she's going through, if you don't know how to guide her, it's going to confuse her more. Okay? If you bought her obsidian or aragonite, those would help ground her, and aragonite would help her be able to differentiate things that she's seeing and going through and whatnot. Okay? Now, I've got the right side up Ace of Swords and the upside down Ace of Wands. Okay? The creativity is being blocked right now. That's where you need to go. If you are at the point where you have completely lost your sense of creativity, the things that you used to do when you were a child, whether it was painting or drawing or writing stories or shoot, there's so many creative things. If you've lost your connection with all of those, start with nature. Okay? Start with nature. Get back to spirit, and then you can help her with her journey with spirit, because one of y'all's taking it, if not both of you.
Oh, shit.
Okay?
No, they are. And you want to hear something funny?
What?
I think the kid is going to help her get in touch with her gift.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
It from her happy.
See,
oh,
I've got a lot. I've got a lot of, like, fear and anxiety over here. It's not fear in a bad way, because fear can actually mean face everything and rise. Okay?
motivate.
That's where you're at. And you're trying to make that decision. See, you want to help your daughter rise. Obsidian is good, yes. You want to help your daughter rise. But you yourself are scared. Your fool's upside down. This is the beginning of a new journey. And it's a choice. And it's divine is all over it. You've got the Lovers. That's a choice. That's a divine connection. Okay? You got the Hierophant. You got the Star. And you're sitting in this upside down Queen of Pentacles energy. Oh, shit. Not saying that it's a bad thing. I said, because this is the one that isn't. She knows what she should be doing, but isn't quite sure how to get it there, because she's got
Fear?
some things. Yeah, so it feels to me like this is one of those things where when you started talking and letting people know that you had that connection, you started getting smacked on the nose until you finally just stopped trying to acknowledge it anymore. And now your daughter's like, hey mom. Hey mom. Hey mom. And you're trying so hard to be a different parent than your parents were to you, that you're trying to encourage her and teach her how to embrace who she is and the fact that she sees spirits. So you're here for guidance. You're here for help in figuring out which direction to take. It's time for you to start doing your research, because you're going on this journey whether you want to or not. And you may as well stand up and embrace it, because this getting dragged, kicking and screaming, that's no fun. But you're going whether you want to go or not, so you may as well embrace it.
She's good at that.
Kicking and screaming?
No, dragging.
Okay.
But okay, kids seeing ghosts. I happen to be pretty well versed at that.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of the energy she may be seeing might be recorded. imprints. I think there's a couple imprints if she's sensitive to energy.
Also, you can teach her protection things. Quick way to do it. Close your eyes. Take some good, nice, deep breaths. About 3 of them. Once you get that third one, then imagine this light coming down into your head, like purple or white or pink for unconditional love. Purple is the crown chakra. White is the culmination of all of the colors, and it turns into whatever is needed. Have her imagine that coming down into her head, and as she takes her next breath in, she can feel it go through her whole body. Okay? And then when she lets it out, it forms a bubble around her, and as many breaths as she takes in to let the light fill her, when she breathes out, the bubble gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. Okay? If she starts feeling overwhelmed throughout the day, because she can make it as big as she wants it to be, if she starts getting wore out, starts picking up other energies and whatnot, she can stop in the middle of her day, close her eyes, take a deep breath, and fill that bubble back up to protect her. Now that bubble protects her from the other energies that are trying to come in. It's kind of like a coat of armor, okay?
I wish every kid could understand what I didn't back then. I had more to be afraid of in people with meat suits than any spirits. Of course, when I was a kid, I didn't know that. It freaked me the fuck out. I got my ass beat. Oof. But if you need a perspective from a child who saw spirits, PM me at Authentically Alice on Facebook, and I'll talk to you about different experiences from a child's perspective when it came to that. I might be able to help kids and parents with kids in that because of my past experience. I don't know. But if you need to, yeah, we can talk, because what we really need to do is get a handle and an understanding on what these spirits are. And let her understand help her to understand what she is as well. Okay. And that she doesn't need to be afraid. Because every little girl that's born like that, or every little boy, every child that has gifts, they're actually assigned 3 angels. And here's the thing about those 3 angels. They're the main ones for healing, for strength, and for compassion. She needs to understand that she can call on those angels at any time she feels afraid. And we'll teach her to start well, it depends. If she is drawn to angels and angels make her feel great, if she's drawn to Buddha, I don't care who. Whatever she is drawn to that comforts her. That's what we need to teach her to work with. Okay? Because the more comfortable and the more relaxed she feels and the less fear she feels, the better off she's going to be. Because if she goes into this feeling fear, she's going to draw some possible bad energies.
Well, here's the thing. When she sees spirits,
they're going to see her.
They see her, okay? That means any spirit, not just the good ones, all of them, okay?
Kind of like,
and she needs
Motel 6 and the lights on.
She needs to be able to discern which ones are there for help and which ones are there to hurt her. Okay?
I'll tell you what. She owns her own field.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to understand that, okay? There's times when she can say, I've had enough. Go away. Michael,
also,
Gabriel, Uriel, I need some rest. Boom, gone.
There's also, see, we're in the physical realm, okay? We're in a physical realm. Spirits have to follow the rules that we set on this physical realm, okay? So, that being said,
To our world.
let her know she can set whatever rules she wants. And as you are saging and cleansing her space and teaching her how to do it, you can have her say things like, only spirits that are here for my highest good are allowed to enter this space.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who is of negative effect on me or this divine household is not allowed entry. I have to be in bed at 9 o'clock at night. Therefore, no spirit shall wake me up if I'm asleep. Okay? So, let her have her power. Okay? And as you're letting her have her power in setting guidelines and whatnot in dealing with these spirits, you're going to bring back your power as well.
Yes. And seriously, go to Facebook, Authentically Alice, send us a PM, direct message there, and either me or Don will get back to you, and we can even do a live chat, conference call, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And we'll chat it out. And if you feel comfortable, you can bring your daughter in, and we can even chat it out with her after we've chatted it out with you, because this is really, really important. All right? Kids need to be secure in their divinity.
Mm-hmm. And understand that her seeing spirits and whatnot is definitely a gift from God. Okay? Not
a curse.
Not at all. Not at all. Sometimes it feels like a curse, but it's not. She's divine and she's gifted. And as long as she looks to God for her guidance and works completely on her connection with God,
Hi, Kay.
she's not going to have anything to worry about. God will let her know. He will keep any spirits that are not for her highest good away from her. Okay?
We got K and J here.
K and J. Fantastic.
Yeah, sorry that went a little long. That's something that's near and dear to my heart as kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have Crystal Ann, 1. Nakusa? Akusa?
And
Nuza.
Yeah. Okay, so who's next? Crystal? Crystal, are you still here?
Ann, and then 1. And then Nuza.
11-11.
11-11. Yes.
New beginnings, new thoughts, new...
Who is that? Kel? I'm not sure, Kel. Hang on. I think we had a couple sneak in on us.
Yeah, well, there's...
We're awesome, Jay. How are you? I got J and K. Good night, Kay.
And
May?
Nick,
Okay.
Najar? You're welcome, Andrea. We have a list. You can ask your question, but it'll be a little while before we get to it.
Yeah, we get sidetracked on... We need to focus.
Okay, so who are we?
Oh, you get a hold. Go to Facebook and go to Authentically Alice, not the life coach, the one that's been there for over 10 years. The original Authentically Alice. What are we listed as? Authentic, I don't know. Psychic tarot, blah blah blah. You'll see a black and white picture of me there. PM there or on Dusk to Dawn.
Tarot readings and more. Or the merging of Authentically Alice and Dusk to Dawn.
We're all the hell over the place. If you can't find us, you know, we have like, what, 3, 4. We have our 2 personal pages on Facebook.
And 3 business pages.
And 3 business pages.
Okay.
So, yeah. Or you can go comment on a video, and then when we get a notification and you need to get a hold of us, we'll pop on the link to one of the websites where you can just follow it so you won't. Anne's here.
Okay. It does not appear that Crystal is here.
No, I haven't seen her. Vincent, alright, we got you on the list, but it'll be a minute. Alright, Anne. I need to cut it down.
Is Anne on Facebook?
She's right there, yeah. Yes, you may, Anne. Ooh, Empress on bottom. She jumped right out there. And what? Oh my God.
Love interest man was hesitant to date me in the past. He likes me a lot. I'm unsure what causes his hesitancy. What is holding him back? Do you feel he will overcome this in September and October, or no hopes?
Hi. I don't want.
I think he's had a bad relationship in the past, and he's scared. He feels he doesn't want a tower to fall, but it's a tower that he created, not it's a fear from a past relationship. It's not anything between the two of you. It's him standing in his own way.
That's the problem. He comes in as a knight with a cup of a king or queen or representing when he's coming in as the match of an empress. But they're really carrying the cup of a page.
Mm-hmm. That's because she just said, is he still in the relationship?
Yes, you're a freaking empress. But because he doesn't realize he's got the cup of the page. That's the freaking problem. All these men out there running around thinking they gonna be a gift to some woman. Get on their little horse with their little wands and their little Burgermeister attitude, and bringing their little to and their cold ass nature. And here we have the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Now, there is love here. So they're going to send it over here, but of course, they're thinking that their love is a hell of a lot bigger than what it is to an empress, because what they're bringing isn't good enough for you, even though they're confident. Kind of stealing a little joy there. Redo. Past life. I'm not seeing the Two of Cups here. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the Two of Cups here. My thought is that you need to move on out of that energy. You need to be strong and move on out of that energy and go within. So you can discern the difference between these cups and this one. Because they all look good. And, I mean, the packages they come in may be all the same. But, this knight is carrying quickly, pretty quickly, a cup from either a king. He's got marching orders. This little guy right here may be carrying the cup of the king, but the cup of the king isn't gonna be the really good one that the knight is gonna get. The knight is gonna get the important shit. The page is not. Page is a message. They might get a message. This one is action. So they came rushing in here with all their love, seeming bigger than life, but then in the end you found out what's really in that cup isn't as much as what they thought. So, not sure what your question was. But there's some possible backbiting and petty arguing, balancing equal give and take when it comes to those cups, let me tell you, because there's somebody that likes all the love you can give, but then when you need it, it's kind of like, okay, good night, dear, whatever. You need more. So, yeah, there's going to be a change in you, and you're going to start seeing your own value and standing in your own strength. But there's a lot of different aspects here that this is hitting on. And you know what this is the damn Lionsgate energy. All this shit is coming to the surface, people. That's why it's confusing, because on one end we got, here's a little bit, I know I'm the Empress, but this guy, he's like so great, and he's why am I not satisfied? Am I stealing my own happiness? Is this my imagination? Or does something really need to change here? Am I causing my own, So I feel like this is what you're dealing with, but I can say, in a way, I feel like there's some boundaries being set here and you're learning them. And this isn't good enough. And you're realizing that. And I feel like that you're about to tell somebody that this little cup isn't enough and they need to step up. And if not, you're going to step out and go find your world. But I feel like you're going to be standing up for yourself. There is going to be a change. And when there's a change inside you with the Hermit, it's going to reflect on the outside, and you're not going to want to put up with this. And then when you walk away, I feel like he's going to come right back. Bounce back like a yo-yo. But that's my feeling on this.
Okay. She said, could you please repeat what you said? Is he involved with someone or he has ethics issues? Question mark. At first, and when we finish the video, you're more than welcome to rewind it and listen to the whole reading again. Okay?
There is a thief on the table. Whether it's you stealing your own joy or whether it's him stealing joy. There is an ethics issue. Yes. Here's the thing. I'm feeling, because I don't see an emperor here, I'm seeing 2 kings. I am only seeing 1 female here, but there's 2 kings. What I feel like is that he's split between two energies. The cup of love and the cup of passion. They're confused. When you get your wand mixed up with your heart, and you start following your wand instead of your heart, you tend to steal your own joy. So, now your wand could be your ego. It doesn't mean he's out there poking a bunch of chicks, because I'm only seeing you here. I'm not seeing any other women. But I feel like because of his lack of affection, or him not being able to maintain this honeymoon status of that love bombing thing, I don't feel really an ethics issue. I feel like this is like an issue between just you and him, and he hasn't learned how to love you right the way you need because his cup's not big enough.
Okay, so she said, I just broke up with my ex-boyfriend as that one was a player, but this man that I like is not a player. I just broke up with the player X who kept emailing me every month. He will come back again.
Burger King.
This is not my ex.
Okay. That could be the 2 energies, too. But I'm not feeling an issue with this man. I'm feeling an issue with a mindset. What I'm feeling is... So that would have been the X here. Somebody doesn't have a big enough cup. Still Empress energy. And this is still... With the world here, I feel like there's going to be a cycle broken. Big time. But this is rebound energy. This is like a pattern energy.
Okay. So my question would be,
I feel like whoever you're messing with right now, you're just gonna have to teach them how to love you. That's what I feel like. Does that make sense?
my question would be, you just broke up with the player. Have you given yourself time to heal before you jump into another relationship, or are you planning on taking the baggage from the relationship that you just broke up with into the new relationship?
Yeah, you could
That
be,
would be my question.
you could be all sortsy here. But somebody's cup is too little. And somebody needs to learn how to for it to work, somebody's gonna have to, you know, open that heart space. And I don't know if it's him or her, but
Okay.
somebody's fighting with them.
She said, we broke up a year ago and he keeps coming. I don't care.
There's a cycle. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think
I don't see the man I like. I gave him space and time for 4 months.
well, I still feel like somebody's coming in. It could be this guy, but somebody's coming in. The guy that is on the cycle. And I feel like as soon as you close out this cycle for good, close it out. Okay, look, I don't want to hear from you again. Lose my number. Type energy. That's when, that's the problem. He's reserving. He's holding back. He's actually got a better cup. But this energy's still present. You have to close out this cycle, baby. If you want the world, you gotta be strong enough to say, look, dude, no more of this. Alright? Because that's almost, I know, with this energy right here, it's almost like placeholder. And you don't need to be that with this other dude. So close him out entirely, and then I feel like that's going to draw this other guy in. Because once that energy's gone, he's going to feel it. Does that make sense? I'm getting kind of slap happy. I'm tired. So, yeah, you want to know when he's coming back in when you get rid of the other dude and you know he's not coming back in.
Mm.
Sometimes that's when you want to pull out crazy bitch. Alright, where are we? And 1. But all these energies, because the Lionsgate is coming up, all these confusing, it's like, oh god. We didn't think about that. We should have skipped readings tonight. Everybody's dealing with that Lionsgate shit. 1, and then Nusa, and then Kel, and then Nigger. Or Nagar. I don't know how you say it.
Don't either. So who are we looking for?
Sorry, I am not being racist. Just so you know.
Juan. You're welcome, and
Nusa.
And Michelle, I just wanted to say, we're on Saturdays as well.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were on your lunch break. We start off with a list As people come in and say they want readings, we add to the list. We try to read everybody who asks for a reading if they're present in the room when we call their name. Okay?
Who's Michelle?
She was on Facebook and she asked while you were reading Anne.
Well, I think we should really close the list because tonight is actually going longer than we thought, and I know it's because it's fucked up.
Well, I have a feeling that we're going to be moving right through it. Okay.
No one?
No.
Newsa?
Lionsgate is the 8/8 portal. It happens every year on the 8th of August. Okay? It's an energy where we're closing out cycles and patterns. We're getting rid of things that have needed to be addressed in the last year or 7 years, because 7 years is typically a cycle in the human life cycles. It can be very emotional energy, and it happens like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after that all this bullshit energy comes up. People from your past, situations from your past, it keeps coming forward in order for you to deal with it and release it.
I'm just gonna say it this way, okay? This one's a little different because we have like every freaking planet in retrograde on top of it.
Well, in between the first... Okay, so we started off August with a full super moon. Okay?
It's starting into a Venus retrograde, too.
By the end of the month, we have the Lionsgate portal was yesterday. By the end of the month, there will be 6 planets in retrograde, and the month ends also on the 28th with another full super moon. So the energies are big and crazy right now, and we can feel it. I'm pretty sure you guys can feel it too, because it's so intense. But this is one of those times. This is one of those times where we just have to ride the waves and hope that we're still on the surfboard when we get to the other side.
And we're gonna see a lot of returning energies from the past.
Yes.
Some people have done their work and raised, and might be a good idea, but usually the past is the past for a reason. Make sure you do your due diligence before you go rushing where you've already been. Alright.
Okay, so Nejar said they're here.
Okay.
Do we have Kel and Nuza? Or Kel, Nuza, or Kel, or...
Wait, when did Southeast come in?
Southeast didn't ask for a reading.
Oh, Southeast hasn't asked for a reading?
No. Southeast has just been watching and participating in conversation.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Yes, it's annual. Every year we have an AA portal, which is 16, which is 7 year, 7 portal. Yeah, I mean, it's big energy. I'm not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. But no matter how big that energy is, it's your energy. You own it. You control it. You can change it.
Okay, so Nejar wants to know what is going on. She said, Southeast said, not today, thank you. What is going on between him and her, and where their relationship finally get headed?
High Priest is out first thing. Well, if this is about him and her, there's a 2 of Cups here and an Ace of Wands. And A Page of Pentacles. 3 Cups. I don't know who her is. But damn it. Well, him and her, there's some kind of secret here. And if he's with her right now, he's kind of wanting a reunion, I feel, with someone else. But he feels stuck. There is an Empress here, and there is a third party. And there is karma here. If there are 2 women involved, that means... Well, there's also a High Priestess.
Okay, said yes, he is.
What?
That someone else is me.
Well, not necessarily, because here's the thing. Somebody wants to leave a situation that they're in. Now, it involves a third party. The third party and the Empress came out side to side. There's a magician right next to it. So that was an interesting lay. There's some kind of I feel like a beef between...
He's with her now.
Okay, but there's something we're not seeing about this. And if he's with her now, then he's cheating in his mind, if not anywhere else, because there's a reunion over here with a soulmate. That's what we're not seeing. There's going to be a reunion with a soulmate. Soulmate with the Temperance Angel here. New beginnings. Somebody's in their head over this. Whoever the third party is, or the Queen of Wands, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if you believe in magic or not, but somebody, it feels like almost a love spell. Feels like he was enchanted. Feels like that the love spell is going to break. Especially with this little spell bottle down here with this 3 of Pentacles. We have 2 3s. We have Temperance on the board. We have the Empress on the board. We have the High Priestess. What I don't see, though, is a divine couple. I don't even see a man here.
He's over here.
Outside of the Magician.
He's over here. He's the upside down King of Cups, if you wondered. Okay.
I believe that. So
I'll be right
here's
back.
my feeling. Let her have him. That would be my feeling. She's doing you a favor.
I agree with that.
Because you know, if somebody's with you and they'll leave you for somebody else, then you know what's going to happen to her, right? He's going to leave her for someone else. So this energy isn't even worthy of you to begin with. It's not even really worthy of her. And that's what we're not seeing. That's a big secret. But there's some kind of seduction, magic going on. I don't know if it's just. And when I say magic, you can do magic not even knowing it because of the intense power of intent. Because the intense power of your subconscious. We can manifest mayhem. Or we can manifest miracles. And I feel like to this guy, he's manifesting miracles. But to you guys, it feels like he's manifesting mayhem. Because this dumb motherfucker, he seemed like he in hog heaven. Seemed like he in hog heaven go from this one to this one to this one. And he may be. Don says he's an upside down. That would be playa energy. Too many parties. That's my advice. I don't like the feel of this personally. I think somebody is intentionally out there doing some
Sowing of the oats.
Yeah, doing some intention or love magic or it's a low vibrational type, especially if they're using it for that. It's just. Do you guys know that everybody loves desire? It's okay to want, right? Did you know that desire is 25 megahertz lower than anger as far as vibration goes? So all these people feel like they're powerful if they have this sexual prowess and this, you know, but they're really weak fucks. They're really weak fucks, alright? Let me tell you where power and true power comes from. True strength comes from. I think I saw it on me. Something about the wrong man can love 100 women. I forgot what it was. A weak man can love 100 women and never be satisfied. But a strong man will love one woman for a lifetime.
100 different ways.
100 different ways. Yeah, something like that. And see, this is what I feel like is that men haven't realized that this is not power, this is not strength, this is ego. Manifesting this kind of thing, with this Lionsgate portal right now, look what's coming up. So if he's doing this, honey, just hang on and sit back, grab your popcorn. Shit's happening. That's all I can say, and it's on all over level.
Yeah.
So, if you're looking, it's not going to happen overnight. Karma doesn't happen overnight. I'm sorry that you're in pain.
Well, I don't know if you saw it or not, but she did say no, we have never been together.
Oh. I thought he chose her.
With the other girl.
Oh. So he didn't leave you to go to her? Okay, let me switch this then. You know he's with another woman, and you're lusting after him. That karma on the board then might hit you. So, until he's free and clear of that other energy, which, you having that kind of energy for him, it's kind of slap in the face to the other woman.
Okay. They just said, no, we just had a crush when he is with her.
Oh. Well, still, even if he had a crush, he shouldn't be with her. If another woman can turn his head, there's an issue. I mean, it's one thing to see a beautiful woman and, oh my God, there's a beautiful piece of art. Because you're naturally drawn to beautiful things. I don't care if it's a woman, a bedpost, a statue. You know, if it's appealing to your eyes, you're naturally going to appreciate it. But having a different kind of appreciation for a woman when you're with a woman, you're a jackass. And if you start having that kind of appreciation for a woman when you're with a woman, you shouldn't have been with that woman in the first place. You weren't ready. You guys, we have to start taking time and start being responsible and quit hurting each other. Because, alright, if one guy is with another woman, let's say, okay, I know this person, he's cute, I'm single, I might have that, you know, but as soon as I find out that there is another woman there, flatline, done, ain't happening. You take care of your business, because let me tell you what, I don't want that karma. Because if I even look at somebody in a lustful way that belongs to another woman, that's my karma. Or in a wanton way, or in a, you know, just, it's best not even to think in those terms. If there's another woman present, leave that shit alone. I don't care who you are. And if not, and you want to go, I mean, here's what I see happening. There's a lot of third party people, you know. Oh, I want him to leave his wife. Okay, first of all, if he leaves his wife for another woman, guess what? Chances are he's going to do the same thing to you. Now, could this be a love match that's going to last forever? Absolutely. But could he have gotten into a marriage? There's a million different scenarios. But if you are the other woman, please make sure that that relationship is over before you get engaged with these people. Don't even have a crush.
She said, yes, we just stopped seeing, but in our minds, we can't stop each other.
Well, then he needs to get rid of his wife if he can't stop things, because obviously, or he needs to start working on the relationship to where you presented yourself and it was a crush to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
One or the other. Y'all know what that situation is. I'm not going to judge, but from what I'm seeing, he doesn't.
You're right. That's why we're even in radio silent now. Okay.
Well, somebody. I got the mirror. Oh, I'm sorry. I got the devil. And justice. What was I just saying? I don't feel like this is gonna end in anything good. So, whoever was the Empress in that situation, because there was an Empress and the Queen of Wands, if he is even looking and playing and having fun, and you may not be able to forget him, but he's still, the Empress wins. Even if he goes to somebody else, he's going to go back to the Empress because that's the Empress. Do you know what I mean? It's an Empress energy. The Queen of Wands may be folly and it may be fun, but he's not going to be there for a long time. See ya. Understand?
Okay. So, I agree with what she was saying. The only people we have on the board are the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, and they're both upside down. Okay?
Two children.
These energies don't match. All right? These energies don't match. What this is this is a lesson from a soulmate. Okay? We've got the Two of Cups, but these two people, they're not on the same energetic wavelength. They're both acting out of their negative energies. Okay? What I'm seeing here is somebody who's very giving, who wants stability, is refusing to walk away from whatever situation they're in. Okay? Which is creating that instability. Okay? We've got the upside down Nine of Swords. This is the ending of cycles. This is changing your mental perspective on something. Okay? Now, in order to be in a relationship, you have to be what you want the other person to be. That's the mirror that she was talking about. Okay? If you want somebody who is faithful and divine and generous, okay, you need to be those things. You need to work on yourself until you get to the point that you would date yourself. Okay? We have the Nine of Cups. All right? That's the wish card in tarot. That's also the card where you get to choose what you put in your cups. Do you want deceit and affairs and side chick energy, or do you want devotion and love and prosperity? It's your choice. However, we have the Hermit upside down, and the hermit is either or, is somebody who does not want to look at themselves in order to make the changes to be the person that they need to be in order to be happy, or it's somebody who has just come out of a period of introspection. Okay? Then we've got this Strength card, and it's upside down as well. So there's a lot of weakness here. All right. We also have the upside down 10 of cups. Okay. Now the 10 of cups is usually a family card. It's happy. It's celebrations. It's having the 4 pillars of stability and building around that. Okay. But this Queen of Pentacles came out with the Justice card. Okay. Justice is karma. The justice is somebody getting what they deserve in the balance of the energetic frequencies. Okay? So
that happens in circles.
The biggest thing here is this hermit. I mean, what is this hermit doing? Why is he upside down? Who's not wanting to look at themselves? Who's not wanting to change? But see, when I start looking at these numbers, we have the 9 of Swords. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups. We have cycles ending. Okay? We just somebody's doing the work, whether it's willingly or unwillingly. Somebody's doing the work. Somebody's stopping the patterns that have been consistent with this relationship or in your life or whatever. Okay? It's not easy, but it's well worth it, because once you clear that energy out, you make room for the things that you truly want. So the man that you want, once you clear up all of this energy, and we are in the Lion's Gate portal, okay? Again, this is all of this shit coming to the surface to be dealt with once and for all. You've got 3 endings here. You're doing the work, okay?
Yeah, there's
Make
so
sure
many cycles.
We've got one. We've got okay.
We got energy on all realms clearing out.
Okay.
Mind, body, and spirit.
We've got an upside down 4 of Pentacles. Now this is a person who's out of balance. This is a people pleaser. This is somebody who gives way too much and doesn't get anything in return. Okay? We've got 1 sword, the 9 of Swords, and it's upside down. That's a good thing, because that's somebody who's changing their perspective, who's getting rid of all of these swords. It's an ending, okay? It's coming to an end. We've got the upside down 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups right side up, the 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. There's a whole lot of love on here, or what is perceived as love, but there's not a balance of things here. And that's why you're here, because you're looking for the balance. You came in to see what you already knew. Because the people who come into our channel are those who are only seeking confirmation for things that they already know. Okay? That's what we're here for. And you know that you don't want to be a side chick. You also know that he doesn't want to give up the situation, the relationship that he's in. So you went no contact. He was here to be a lesson. Okay? That's what he's here for. He was here to be a lesson. Don't sit in it too long.
Don't get attached to men who know how to build.
Don't sit in it too long. Get the lesson so that you can move out of this energy. Move out of this headspace energy. Okay? If you guys are meant to come into contact later on, I mean, I don't know if he's married or not. I kind of feel like they're just dating each other. But
no, he's married with 2 kids.
Is he married and has 2 kids?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he still wants to be single. but he's not.
He wants to act single. He's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. There's a problem with him.
Yeah.
You don't want him anyway.
This is this is a cycle for you. Going no contact was the best thing that you could have done.
Yep.
This is your test.
You're
your
single
lessons.
woman. You're beautiful. There are plenty of.
She said not married, just kids.
Oh, okay. Same kind of shit.
Yeah.
Kids, and they're in a domestic agreement. Same thing as married. I don't care if he's got a girlfriend and they say, oh yeah, we're not married. I don't care. You're in a relationship, a commitment with this chick. I'm out. No, I'm gonna slap your face for thinking that I'm some kind of little piece of hoochie. That, you know, you got a beautiful woman right beside you, and what, you think I'm just gonna go, jump on your dick or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that pisses me off when people try and make me a side chick. It's like, do you even know who I fucking am? Apparently not, because you got me twisted. Malik, welcome. We actually closed after Vincent. But I don't even know if Vincent's here. But when you said that, I thought, well, okay, let's see if Vincent's here. But I pulled 3 quick cards while she was talking, and I got some kind of celebration or reunion coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody standing in their truth. And then somebody balancing heart and head. So I don't know what you if you have a celebration coming up, there's going to be good things happening. Some kind of truth's going to come out. And I don't know if the truth is going to come out on you or somebody else, but it's going to make somebody want to feel defensive. Ooh.
This is for?
Somebody might be there.
This is for?
I feel like there's a gathering, Malik. There's a gathering coming up. Somebody's going to be there. There's a truth going to come out. About a couple that's going to make people happy. Because apparently yeah. I mean, whatever this truth is, it's going to make people happy. Somebody's got some news. Somebody's going to get a little defensive about it. But there's some good news coming. Did we ever hear from Vincent?
Yep. Okay, Michelle, are you still here?
Oh, Michelle. Michelle, my belle.
She was on her lunch break, and she said she's here.
She is here?
Yeah, well, that was before Malik said, hello, can I have a message, please, and thank you.
Well, I just wanted to look a little bit, and it's like, okay. Well, there's some kind of reunion or party coming up. Somebody's going to get some happy news. Somebody's going to be a little butthurt. But whatever that news is going to make more people happy, but it's going to make one. Either that or somebody stood up for themselves and they're having a victory party. Ah, shit, Michelle. Ooh. Transformations everywhere. Walking away 'cause we don't care. Yeehaw! Somebody got a book, yeah.
Yeah, there definitely is a lot of energy going on.
Mm-hmm. There's like 5 stories to each card. We all chill. All right. You want to go first, or you want me to?
Go ahead.
Somebody's been paying attention to themselves lately because they feeling the bumpity 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 bump, and the reason why they're feeling it is because every time it bumpity bumps, it sucks. Anyway, I feel like that somebody is going to get a message that, or somebody has gotten a message that has forced some change, has forced them to make a move, walk away. Didn't like it. God damn it type. But here's the deal. Or you're getting ready to do this and you're not wanting to. But when you do, there's the world.
That's funny. Got the world too.
Somebody's fighting with themselves, with the indecision, with the 2 of swords. The swords aren't what's crossed. It's her heart that's crossed. When you look at this and the moon's right, because usually on the traditional it's the blades that are crossed, which is a mental conflict. In this one, I don't feel like it's so much as a mental conflict as a wrong decision with the 5 of swords after it. Somebody made a wrong decision, which kind of broke their heart, forced them into a chain where they're having to begrudgingly walk away. But what they don't know is instead of looking at it as a loss, they need to look at it as a win because of this world here and new opportunities. It looks positive to me. Yay. Yeah, somebody is like putting the past in the past. And allowing that cycle to end with the world and going on to new beginnings, which are exciting. But here's the deal. We got to leave that pain where it's at. Because, well, we're going to because of the death and you have no choice. You have no choice. Now, if this heartache and mental bullshit here is about a job because there's pentacles here, I feel like maybe you should walk away from that one because there's a better one. I don't know if Michelle came back.
No, not yet.
But there's kind of stress and heartache here. If this is about love, again, as soon as we walk away, better's coming in. So that's what I got.
Yeah, I kind of got the same thing. Only I got a little more personal in depth with her emotions. It looks like she was presented with someone who said he was one thing and ended up being something totally different.
Shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Hi, David. We. This is our last one, honey. What time is it?
12:12. Yeah, Michelle, you feel like something has been taken from you. However, it's coming back. Okay? We have the Seven of Swords upside down. Okay? Somebody who took something from you is giving it back to you. And I don't even feel like they're giving it back to you. I feel like you're taking it back because it pertains to this upside down Three of Swords. Okay?
I know, right?
There's a whole lot of heavy energy here. You've got, okay. You're very indecisive. Okay? This person turned your world upside down. Well, you've got the upside down Three of Cups, the upside down Knight of Cups, the upside down Seven of Swords, the upside down Three of Swords. This person has really messed with you. However, there's not something here that's of a there's no swords except for the upside down Seven of Swords. So it's not like they got into your head with it. It's kind of just a that's fucked up, leave me alone kind of energy. But I don't you've got the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, and that's about choices. I'm not seeing cards that are pertaining to love. And there's somebody who doesn't want to get the message. And it's affecting them all on all aspects. There's no adult energy here. There's nothing higher than a knight. And we've got the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Page of Wands, and then we've got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And the upside down Knight of Cups may as well be a page himself, because he's not. Pages are about messages, so it could be pertaining to work and pay.
This is kind of all lower, because same
Yeah.
thing over here. I mean, I have death in the world over here, but I do not have a queen or a king.
Right. It's just so it's very
This could be
immature
all about
energy.
kids.
Could be. Could be.
But here's what I mean, I'm feeling a little confused, maybe.
Okay.
And maybe that's why Michelle came here, is feeling a little confused. And maybe if there's kids involved here, it is about kids. Because there's a lot of mental going on over here.
Okay.
Yeah, with that Seven of Swords, it just hit me
Mm.
that it's not that you're gonna get something back that you lost. It's that you're gonna get something different back, but it's gonna be like the same thing, only better. That's what the world's about. But when there's confusion,
Yeah, and a lot of it. I just want to interject here. David, are you still here? Because if I remember correctly, you came in our last readings and asked for a reading and didn't get it. And then you just came in tonight after our list was closed. And I just wanted to say,
I wanted to mention them.
yeah, we'll be back on Saturday. We'll be back at 9 Central on Saturday. And if you come in sooner, we can get you on the list and give you a reading, because I know you've been asking.
Yes, and do you usually... I mean, is there a way you can get here earlier? I don't know where you're at. If not, one of these nights we'll have to stay late and catch you.
Right.
But with this crazy energy right now, I almost want to... like, because of the crazy energy. I'll tell you what, David. Because I kind of... Alright, these fell out. Devil and the Six of Pence. Somebody's being codependent. Upside down Empress. Two of Swords. Somebody's in their head. They need to see some truth.
They're seeing truth. Changing perspective. Make choices.
No. I'm not seeing anything about choices. I'm seeing somebody afraid to move with the devil there because they're practical. But if you don't move soon, because whatever this is, there's an Empress energy upside down. It's pissing off the Empress. Somebody's afraid. Somebody's afraid to bring in some truth. You need to bring that bitch. You need to bring that bitch some truth. And I say bitch because she's upside down, and we tend to be bitchy when we're upside down. Because it's got a little state of confusion from somebody's non-choice or non-action.
Well, that's the energy that he's in right now. It's the Hanged Man. It's a stagnant energy. It's feeling stuck. And it's all about choices. But see, this Two of Swords has a blindfold on and isn't trying to look at the truth of things. And right after that, we have the Ace of Swords, which is the truth. So it's caused some mental confusion. However, the fog is starting to lift now because we have the upside down Nine of Swords. We also have the upside down Hierophant. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles right here. Okay? So it's just the same energy, okay? We got the upside down Queen of Swords. We've got movement because we got the Knight of Wands. It just doesn't feel like it's moving fast enough. But we also have the Nine of Wands. What's the Nine of Wands, Alice?
It's a wounded warrior.
Okay.
The empath card.
So somebody's empathic. And I feel like... Ooh, damn. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright. What I'm seeing here, David, is this upside down Queen of Swords. She's not standing in her truth, okay? She's being bitchy. You could say that. But this person...
That's a nice word for the upside down Queen of Swords.
This stagnant energy, You're not wanting to walk away from things that no longer serve you. You're trying to make this situation work when all of the truth is that it's time for you to walk away. It's time for you to move away. If you look, the Knight of Wands is faced away from this upside down Queen of Swords. It's going the other direction. And that's why the Hierophant's upside down. The Hierophant's the hand of God. Right hand of God. And he's upside down.
Oh boy. Somebody non-traditional trying to not ignore a higher calling. I pulled 3 more cards. And let me tell you something. This Empress is pissed off. Upside down Queen of Swords. Upside down Empress. Somebody was acting out of their ego and it pissed her off. And
wow,
somebody's afraid of karma. They just want to be happy. It's kind of like, oh no, okay, I'm going to go over here for a while. And I think it's pissing her off more.
Well,
because it's leaving her to her own
devices.
And she's like, yeah, some truth needs to come in here. That's all.
Well, I've got the upside down King of Cups and the right side up Queen of Cups. Okay? It came out with the Two of Pentacles. It's about balance. It's about
getting rid of this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, because that energy sure is here. However, it's not showing to me in the Devil card.
Well, now, usually with the Devil and the Six of Pentacles, I would be like, hey, man, you're balancing your dark side. Bravo.
Yeah,
but
I'm not feeling the balance.
No, because the Empress is upside down.
I don't have an Empress.
If she was up right side up, I'd say, yeah, they're feeling the balance. And this Devil is actually, in this case, if this Empress was right side up, it'd be a good thing that the Devil was here. But with the Empress upside down, okay, this is a misuse of power. And it pissed off this Empress. Turned her right upside down on her throne. Okay, just because she's upside down doesn't really make her bad. She could have been turned upside down. And nothing will turn an Empress upside down quicker than the motherfucking Devil. Alright? That's lust, greed, codependency, all kinds of shit that will cause, using, abuse, you name it. Now, the good thing about this energy is it's one of the most, like, if it doesn't engulf you, like, apparently it did somebody here, because this Empress is upside down, and you can balance it to where it's an equal give and take, then you learn the wisdom of the darkness, and this Empress is right side up. Instead of this controlling you, you control it. Okay? You control your, whatever this is that's imbalanced that turned this Empress upside down. And you know what it is, but you're fighting not only with yourself because you put her in this energy as well. You know the truth, and somebody's afraid of paying the piper. They just want to, and kind of, even though they love this person, it's like the truth needs to come out.
Piper's coming, and it's going to be expensive because we've got the Ten of Cups upside down, but it's going to end a cycle.
Yes.
It came out with the Justice card. The scales are going to get balanced.
Yes, I got the Justice too. But here's the thing. It was built on a faulty foundation. Or whatever's in those cups is not quite right. So just because the cups are upside down doesn't mean you can't flip them back over and get refilled with the right shit and
Right.
keep the
If
devil
they're
out
upside
of
down,
it.
it means they've been dumped out.
Right. Keep the devil out of it. Or see the devil for what he is and laugh at him and turn around and go. Now, if you're being driven by darkness, though, like you've been through enough and all of a sudden, you know, you're ready to take your stand for the right reasons and not out of ego, that's when you need that devil energy because it will drive you.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, it really messed somebody up. And you could even be that sensitive soft side. That Empress could be you just because it's an Empress. There's somebody's nurturing side that got her really, really hurt. Somebody's creativity, somebody's muse energy, their connection.
Mm.
Somebody got soul hurt here. So, truth needs to come out. We need to face it. Whichever one, whether it was her or you, it needs to be faced. Otherwise, it's just gonna stay this way. But that's okay, David. That's what we have for you. You guys, we're gonna go because I'm beat. She's beat. It's been a hell of a week.
It has. It has. We'll be back on Saturday, and we will pick up where we leave off.
Yeah, can you see we're almost here? Like, both of us are on it.
Mm-hmm.
But until, look.
Man.
All right. Blessed be.
Be blessed.
Namaste.
Namaste.
I hope that helped, David. But yeah, we still need to balance some energy, bring some truth to the surface, and you got this shit. Especially with that energy.
Mm-hmm.
We love you.